Man, The Rock is absolutely cooking lately. You see, people, comedy in wrestling doesn't always work, but over the years I always find myself looking back at The Rock's concerts. I honestly believe they're absolutely hilarious. I also love the fact that The Rock can say things that are not necessarily PG, and sometimes it doesn't even get censored. And before we jump into greatness of SmackDown, I talked about how I hate the fact that there are people who are legit shitting on Cody for crying, not because they feel like it's a bad character development, it's just because they're assholes, right? We cannot take him seriously as a champion! Slurp, slurp. I am glad I'm editing my own videos because you can put anything right here, right? You can put a big ol' schmeckle. But when The Rock does it, it does make sense because he's a heel and he's making fun of Cody Rhodes crying. As a matter of fact, he actually, again, cut an even better promo on social media because there are less restrictions.
Are you f***ing kidding me? You start crying? You start crying? I can't give the belt to Dusty, but I can give it to my mama. I can give it to my mommy. My mommy. Shut the f*** up.
May I say, this is such good shit. This is such good shit, man. This is exactly what I want from pro wrestling. So welcome back to greatness of SmackDown. How are you guys doing today? Let's talk about SmackDown. But before that, we hit 400,000 subscribers. Can we hit 500,000 ever? So if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate that, and click that like button to let the algorithm know people want to see YouTubers with big foreheads popping up. Okay, so SmackDown kicks off with The Rock. We're seeing a cool entrance, but something different happens. The theme song kinda shifts, and then, you know what happened. You've seen SmackDown, of course you did, that's why you're watching this video. Hollywood Rock theme song starts. He actually brought it back. And I'm happy for quite a few reasons. Obviously, the theme song just kicks ass, right? I think every version of that song is great, but this one is just so hard, you know, it goes hard. But also, it's very rare that WWE would actually do that. It does seem like The Rock is all in. Like, he's not worrying anymore about protecting The Rock. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson needs to put smiles on people's faces. What can I say except, you're welcome? None of that shit, man. He went all in. He's dropping F-bombs on social media. Dwayne Johnson. Look, Dwayne to me, The Rock, I'm calling him Dwayne like we're friends. The Rock is one of these people that I feel sometimes can look like they lost the soul, if that makes any sense. Like, he's not even a person anymore. He's a walking brand. You know what I'm trying to say? Same goes with John Cena sometimes. Like, he's a walking motivational quote. But, you know, I'm happy that we're seeing some character. It seems like The Rock is actually all in. What was different right here is that The Rock actually didn't roast the crowd. Apparently, this city means a lot to The Rock. He first started his wrestling career in Memphis. Finally, The Rock has come back home. And then of course we got the concert, and it's one of these cases where, again, I'm just gonna ask you to watch the segment. Like, what am I supposed to do? Bring a guitar and sing a song for you? Rock was singing about how GreatOne is sick. He clicked that like button and it grew his dick. He said, holy cow, it kinda itches. I had no idea it gives you that many inches. Let's rock. Well, that was kinda out of nowhere. True story though. I mean, this was hilarious. We got the Stardust, you know, reference, how Cody grew up to be weird, how Becky is more popular than Rollins, and he called all Cody's fans a bunch of crybaby bitches. And then of course we got this great promo where he mocked Cody crying about, I'm gonna give this championship to my mama. You cry, that's what you do. And I really like this version of The Rock because, yes, he can have a lot of fun, he can make you laugh, but when it's time to get serious, he can get serious. So I guess the biggest part of this promo was the belt. He basically said that this is the only belt Cody is going to get. He's going to get that ass whipping. It's going to have a lot of Cody's blood on it, and he's going to give this belt to his mother, not Roman's title. It's not the championship he's going to get. He's going to get the belt, you know, that is going to have a bunch of Cody's ass marks on it, because he's gonna beat his arse. And after he beats Cody, he'll go to his mother, you know, she will be crying, and he's going to tell her, what can I say except you're welcome? Bro. Brother. Come on! You know what? I kinda get why people are not even booing Rock. You can't. You simply can't. This is way too good. This is way too good. You know, in the first few promos, you could kinda tell, well, maybe Rock is not necessarily ready. Maybe this is not the same Rock. And I was kinda complaining how I'm not buying it.
I'm gonna whoop him, and whoop him, and whoop him, and whoop him.
I guess that changed, right? I guess that changed. Like, I believe the shit he's saying, and he's good. Like, the delivery improved so much. It seems like he's having so much fun, even as a heel. Even while cutting promos on social media, my man is showing you those goosebumps. That's how much it seems like he loves doing this, how much he missed it. I'm not sure. I can't get inside of it. I cannot get inside his mind, is what I'm trying to tell you, you know? But it seems like he does care, and that's what I appreciate. What a promo. What a promo. Then we got the Tag Team Championship qualifying match. It's for the 6-pack ladder match at WrestleMania. We got LWO versus Legado del Fantasma. One thing I liked about this match is that Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, or whatever they're called right now, Angel and Berto, like, why? First of all, why you're just taking a part away from their characters? Whatever the case may be, I like that their attires are actually matching what the faction represents, kinda. Because previously they wore these wolf-ass looking attires that didn't make any goddamn sense. Well, anyway, and the match was really, really good. Really, really good. The thing about LWO is, I don't remember the last time they won the match. And, of course, that's exactly what happened this time around too. I know why it happened, I know it makes a lot more sense, but it's like, these two are so fun in the ring, and it's kind of a shame they never win. Like, they never win. Ever. Welcome our guest, and LA Knight's music hits. So he calls out AJ Styles. He's tired of looking for him, and he challenges him to a match at WrestleMania. Well, AJ is there, and he attacked him with a steel chair, the biggest hater after Drew McIntyre. I get why it's happening. I'm kind of excited about it. The story is not gonna be anything that special, but it kind of makes me wonder, should LA Knight be in a United States Championship match instead? Like, what is happening with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens? Shouldn't LA Knight be there as well? Couldn't it be a fatal 4-way? I feel like we could still get the same thing, but LA Knight wins the championship and gets the huge pop. I feel like that would be the perfect scenario. Logan Paul wants Randy to apologize, and he accuses Nick Aldis of being a terrible general manager because he can't make that happen. And also, you know, I don't have a match at WrestleMania, so what kind of GM are you? Logan just being an entitled prick, which works for him, obviously. And he got what he asked for. Before the match, we got Jimmy Uso's promo, which was very passionate, and he accepted the challenge. He wants to remind Jay that he's the bigger, older brother, I guess. Bro, you're like a minute apart. You know, I didn't see the delivery, believe it or not, but I've heard some rumors. I think it was like a minute apart, and I'm not even sure if that's true. Maybe Jay got out of the body first. So we got Randy Orton versus Grayson while Logan Paul was watching the match. Lovely stuff right here. I like that Austin Theory and Grayson are getting so much TV time lately. They keep showing these 2K24 ratings, and it doesn't help their case though. I guess no surprises here. Randy Orton takes the W, and he got attacked by Austin Theory and Logan Paul until we see Kevin Owens, and I gotta tell you, this is the best / worst RKO I've seen. The idea, phenomenal. The problem is, he took the stunner, froze for a little bit, and then jumped to get to the RKO spot, which, you know, that was definitely goofy, but, you know, mistakes happen. Really like Austin Theory, and he took so many RKOs lately, let's give him a break. Well, we see Nick Aldis. I listened, and you got your match. It's going to be a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Logan, Randy, and Kevin Owens for the United States Championship, and Logan said, no. Logan sold it really well. Appreciate that. I'm excited about the match. Was necessarily what I expected. I thought it's going to be a tag team match, but I mean, he's the United States Champion, so I'm glad it's happening. But it seems like Logan Paul is going to be, well, outnumbered in a way. He's going to get his ass kicked at WrestleMania. But I do kind of expect him to retain. I believe they're gonna take care of Logan. Logan is out, right? Logan is sleeping, having bad dreams about prime sales, whatever. So Kevin Owens and Randy Orton fighting in the ring. It's a long fight. In the end, Logan wins with barely doing anything. I feel like that's what we're going to get. Then we got Santos Escobar versus Dragon Lee. Pretty decent match. Not sure if we've seen it before. Seems like we did, but anyway, pretty fun. Of course, Santos Escobar wins. We see Carlito, Rey Mysterio, and, you know, we're getting Rey versus Santos at WrestleMania. And I think he legit said, Rey Mysterio, he mentioned Familia. Every time he says familia now, I just have to repeat that to you because, you know, when I mimic, you know, doing an impression of Rey Mysterio, it's not out of nowhere. He really loves his family. He really, like, you love your family, but Rey, like, he loves his family, you know? And I'm always confused by the logic of saying something in Spanish and repeating it in English. Doesn't that sound like a bit too much work? Don't you feel like it's a bit pointless? And I promise you, te lo prometo. Why? I got it the first time. We got another tag team qualifying match. This was kinda obvious too. Pretty decent match, and the New Cash Republic won the match. Man, this ladder match has so much potential. I think it's just going to be an all-time. The main event was Bayley versus Dakota Kai. Bayley was about to win the match, but we got damage control with the attack. Now, Naomi helped and people were chanting Bianca because, again, last week we saw Bianca saying she doesn't feel sorry for Bayley and Naomi does. But Bianca didn't show up. What it tells me though, since Naomi got involved, and since this is going to be a championship match, this must be a one-on-one, of course, Bayley versus Io Sky, I feel like we're getting a WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match, and it's going to be Damage Control versus Bianca Belair and Naomi. Eventually, Bianca is not gonna help Bayley, but she will definitely help Naomi, and now it's going to be her business as well. That was your Friday Night SmackDown, always a fun show to watch, like especially lately. You know, whatever criticism I give to The Rock is just nitpicking. Obviously, whatever he does, it's entertaining. Even when he comes back and says, you chant poop, you chant piss. I still like that shit because it's The Rock, man. He knows how to work the crowd. But, you know, lately it's just on a whole different level. It's just on a whole different level. Like calling Cody's dog shithead or something.
Hey, Pharaoh. Don't call that dog Pharaoh. Call him shithead.
Like, what the fuck? That's great. That's awesome. Well, anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe if you didn't. Great one. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.